All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today is special. What happens when you mix quality with quality? What happens when you mix a fresh, respected fragrance with one of the best Aventus clones of all time, in my personal opinion? Well, you get X-Batch. And why am I speaking so intensely? Huh? Oh, you want to know, don't you? Today, I'm bringing you Pineapple Vintage X-Batch Intense. But no, man, all jokes aside, today I'm bringing you Pineapple Vintage X-Batch Intense. This one is new and may not be on their website yet. I think I'm bringing this to you prematurely, but it's so nice. I had to do it. Yeah, I just had to do it. I was gonna say it's so nice I had to do it twice, but this is my first time shooting a video, so that wouldn't have made sense. This one is latest creation of what you guys have liked so much. I went back and watched that video and you guys spoke nothing but great things about it. X-Batch, the original. Now we have the Intense. You take things that were great and you make them greater. You make them bolder. You make them stronger and you make them more, well, intense. So if you weren't familiar with the original X-Batch, pretty much what it did was it took the best of both worlds. You got the best parts of Dior Sauvage along with the best parts of Pineapple Vintage Intense, and boom, made an explosion of greatness. But now they've taken that to the next level. Like the original X-Batch, X-Batch Intense takes those metallic synthetic notes that you get in Sauvage in the top and replace it with something more natural. In the top of X-Batch Intense, you get a more natural, more intense bergamot. You get a more natural, more intense lavender. You get a more natural, more intense neroli. And then of course, you get that legendary Pineapple Vintage Accord. Now, I recently talked about this one in my first ever Instagram live video. I was driving, I was talking to you guys about what I could possibly bring to you. And it seemed to pique a lot of you guys and girls' interest out there when I said that I had this just sitting around. So I decided to give you the lowdown. Now, on my testings and wearing of this one, I've been thoroughly impressed. Like, I enjoy this one a lot. So listen, when I sprayed it, boom, I'm like, okay. Yeah, baby, yeah. The missus and I were just sitting back talking about how much we enjoy this one. Like, it gets better and better and better on skin as the time goes on. In the original X-Batch, in that first hour or so, you had that Pineapple Vintage Accord, that black currant was there and it was live and present. And then it began to move over and transition into that Sauvage. But with this one, you know, in the first boom, initial spray, you get punch, right? Wow. Right? You get that both. You get them both. You get that pineapple and that Sauvageness up front. And then it transitions very smoothly. It's like amazing how they did this. Listen, they don't compete, right? Maybe for the first 30 seconds you get a competition. But then they just marry and pair extremely well with each other. Now look, I haven't had this a ton of time, but I have been able to try this out a few times and wear it on skin, test it around, and yes, I've gotten compliments with it. The missus likes it, and especially in the air, man. Like in the air, this one is just like, hey, come here, smell me. I like this one. It's a dope release. Price point, I don't know. They didn't tell me. It's not on the site yet. I just want you guys to know that it is coming very, very soon. In my times of testing this one, I've been able to get about 8.5 hours or so of longevity. It projects a bit for me off of my skin, and you know, the sillage is definitely there, man. In the air, I can feel it in the air. Now this obviously isn't a full review on it. This is more or less a first impressions, a first takes, so you guys can understand what to expect with this one. I think it's dope. I think it's a nice release from the house, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one a lot. As far as the presentation, it comes in your traditional Pineapple Vintage box, very reminiscent to what you see in the beginning with the Intense version. So the Intense, X-Batch Intense. It's fucking dope. That's all I got for you guys today on it. Look out for it. It is coming soon. Release date, I probably say, what's the day? 17? Give it like a few days. After I release this video, they're gonna be like, okay, we need to let it go. People need it, because you guys are gonna hit them up and say you want it. Just something Big Beard B sent you, man. Said, look, Big Beard B said you guys are coming out with this. Don't make us wait no longer. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are back again. And tell them to come to this channel and intensely hit the goddamn bell.
perfect.